yo, we're back with the next episode of our Fallout 4 modded Let's Play. Um, you know, we here at Vault 81 trying to get Austin's quest. I'm going to leave and come back after sleeping or something. Hopefully that works. I don't know why my microphone won't be as high as it usually is. Someone here? Somebody making noise. Anyway, I'm going to fast travel here. Maybe go take a nice nap at Red Rocket, come back and try that. If it works, cool. If not, we're moving on. Yeah, I like some tumblers today. Let's just take a shot. Is it? Okay. Alright. Drop chunk off. Okay. Oh, 700? Yeah, you're like 2 something. 1 something. Yeah. So take fusion flow back off. And then I should bring them back with me. Let's see. I think I will. Duck out a pair of drugs to sell. Yeah, sell something. Blood pack. I have a 42 blood pack. Boo boo. Oh yeah, sell that crap. Next jet. Mentex. Yeah, right. Psycho. Psycho. Let's see. Now we're talking food. What do we have on me? Yo. Let's take a nice 7 hour. Alright, let's head back to the vault. See if they'll let me do something. That's pretty close in the vault. Pretty close. Drinking from water source. Oh, it's always a tactical choice. You you will usually restore lost health but raise your radiation unless you're ghoulish. Then you're good. Brains are good. I need to fix it again. Why do I have to have more water? Alright, let's get this Austin storyline going, please. And y'all just hang out here all night because it's the middle of the night.
Everything's under control. The work never ends in Vault 81.
Your voice sounds very familiar.
Is that your Pip-Boy? Better be.
Yeah, it's mine. Nobody's talking about Austin. How's it with Kate? Hey, Kate. We're almost to your affinity. Aren't we, Kate? Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. Where'd you get that teddy bear? Where?
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria. She'll hook you up.
Oh, she's not in here. It is the middle of the night, so maybe she's asleep.
Calvin's always looking for tools. I heard he'll pick caps if you got them.
It's Calvin. Is this what you say? Sleep right now? What's that? It's supposed to what? Shh. We'll go to the overseas office. And that's it.
Now, where did I put those screws?
I don't know where you put screws. Okay, it's the elevator. It's the depot. Oh, I can see the
You need
overseer.
a doctor. Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center.
I know where they are.
They can patch you up.
Got the tour. Hello. Hello.
You're back. I'm not sure if you've spoken to Dr. Forsyth yet, but if you haven't, we really need your help. One of the children here is very ill. He's
Yes.
been bitten by some creature, and we need someone with good combat training to help him. Someone who knows the creatures
I
of the
mean,
Commonwealth.
I'm about to
I'd
say,
like
don't
for
you have
to
security?
please speak to Dr. Forsyth. He can give you the details.
I'll go see him immediately.
Thank you. Dr. Forsyth should be in the medical center.
Well, you did
Pretty bad in there.
help a fellow Rottweiler. So, and Austin's my bud. He tore me around the joint. Where's it?
Hope that pit boy belongs to you.
Yeah. Where's yours?
I heard Austin got bit by a mole rat. They're not sure if he's gonna make it.
I'm going.
You have to do something, Jacob.
I'm running the test as fast as I can, Priscilla. I can't treat Austin until I know what he's infected with.
Dr. Forsyth.
Not now, Bobby. And you, stranger, will have to wait your turn. We have an emergency here. Austin got bitten by a mole rat. Isn't that enough, Jacob? There can't be that many mole rat diseases or
Yes, there
toxins.
can.
Rachel is examining the mole rats.
There absolutely
Hopefully
can be
she'll
that
find
many.
something. But these aren't ordinary mole rats.
I just ate.
Who knows what kind of diseases they are carrying? Because he's just a child, it's affecting him more severely.
Dr. Forsyth, please. I think I found something that might help Austin.
Bobby!
Hold on, Priscilla. What is it, Bobby?
Well, you know that door Austin found? He found it because of me. I keep my private things in there. He saw me get them.
You mean your chems?
Get to the point, Bobby. What did you find in that place?
It's like a whole extra vault in there, but half ruined and caved in. There was this terminal there, so I started poking around in it. There were some notes and stuff about using mole rats to grow viruses. But they also said that they used them to make vaccines and treatments.
A secret vault. Good Lord, I've never heard of such a thing.
Bobby, you're a genius. A junkie genius. There might be a cure for whatever Austin got from that mole rat somewhere in that place. You there. How would you like to do Vault 81 a favor and possibly save my boy's life?
I'll do it for Austin.
You have a good heart. Bobby here will show you where he keeps his secret stash. There is a chance that somewhere in there is a cure for Austin. If you find it, bring it to Dr. Forsyth. And for Austin's sake, please hurry.
Follow me.
Be quick.
Hole in the wall. Let's go, Bobby. Bobby DeLuca, druggie. Can I have some water? Good. Good for water.
Hey, Bobby.
See it, huh? Alright, I'm gonna check this terminal before I go that way. Advertises adrenaline. Okay. Associate. Yes. By using this terminal, you are acknowledging that you are authorized user or technician. Unauthorized users must cease reading and log out of this terminal immediately. Violators will be subject to civil and criminal penalties. Overseer eyes only. Welcome to Vault 81. Overseer Olivet. We'd like to thank you for accepting your new role as Overseer of Vault 81. This program, as you know, represents critical research opportunity. The work we do together will lead to a better future for humanity, not only in these terms of uncertainty, but far into the future, whatever it holds. Your background in academic and applied medical research will make you capable leader of the Vault 81 science staff, and your administrative background gives you a unique ability to lead and manage the general population as well. Thank you again for considering your offer of employment, and good luck. Prime Directive. The mission of Vault 81 is to research infectious diseases and antibodies, with particular attention paid to potential mutations in the climate of heavy radiation. Clinical trials are the vital part of the Vault 81 mission. Trials will be performed in these stages. Stage 1 trials are to be conducted in petri dish culture. Stage 2 trials are to be performed in a colony of heterocephalus glabrous specimens furnished by Vault-Tec. Stage 3 trials will be performed in residential population of Vault 81. Scientific staff will be restricted to the hermetically sealed research area. This measure reduces the chance of cross-contamination between residential and scientific staff populations. The overseer will have communication and capabilities with other members of the residential population to be no other members of the residential population are to be made aware of the Prime Directive and mission protocol. As outlined in the Vault-Tec Operations Handbook, all staff members of the Vault 81 will be required to participate in mandatory drills held on site at the discretion of the overseer of Vault-Tec administration. Admission drills are a requirement of all beta all alert days, as indicated below the Vault-Tec early warning system. In the event of an actual Alpha Alert, Vault 81 residents will be admitted into the vault by overseer staff. All scientific staff should be reported to their workstations immediately, avoiding contact with the general population, especially those whom they know personally. If necessary, overseers should remind staff of their confidentiality status. All residents should be admitted in an orderly fashion and given their proof of address in the common area atrium by the overseer. The overseer should then use these terminals to confer privately with the head of staff by now safely sit in the
Looking for
research area.
something useful in that thing?
Yeah. Where is this radio? Because it is loud. Where is it? I hear it, but I don't see it. It must be up here. Did you move? I can't find the radio. Evacuation program. Vault 81 is not to be evacuated under any circumstances except at direct off-grid command of Vault-Tec Central HQ. Research reports should be archived in the Prime mainframe. Chemical compounds and other physical materials may be deposited in a marked receptacle owned by the overseer only after a successful stage 3 trial phase. In the event of Vault-Tec ordered evacuation, the overseer must be prepared to dispose of residential population by incineration. Pellet nozzles are pre-installed in all residential living quarters to avoid contamination with outside population. Disposal at discretion of the overseer unless specifically mandated in part of the Vault-Tec evacuation order. A job's a job. I can't believe the Vault-Tec must have really been desperate for an overseer candidate. After Duncan fell ill, I'm certainly qualified for this job, but with my politics, how can they think I'm a good candidate for this kind of program? Maybe there's more to this than I'm seeing. They still haven't given me a full briefing on the work we'll be doing here, but I'm not stupid. I'm pretty sure is it going to involve human trials. Don't jump to any conclusions, and let's see how this plays out. If they're crossing any ethical lines with me, they'll be in a congressional hearing before they know what to hit. Drills. These researchers are willing to put up with a lot. Today is their 5th drill of the week, and this time I had to make the calls in the middle of the night. Half of their scientists are just kids, between cramming for finals and sleeping out fried hangers. I'm shocked as many of them are staggered in as did. I guess the pay is worth it. I know I wasn't earning the kind of money as the grads doing what to do. It's much worse than I thought. I was finally given the full briefing today. Not only is Vault-Tec asking me to do clinical trials on humans, they've got serious backers in government. Can't just blow the whistle on this. I've seen the mission roster. There's good people planning to live in Vault 81, and I have little doubt the vaults will come into use eventually. I won't want to trust these people by treating them like guinea pigs. I feel trapped. I don't know what to do. It's done. Got a call early this morning, another beta drill. It's always Rosario who has to call. Her voice is trembling when she couldn't get off the phone, so now she knew sure enough the warning was upgraded within a few hours, and news was reported for planned launch soon after that. I made a decision that delivery sabotaged the phone list. Such a simple thing, but it meant that none of the science staff received notification about the drill. Residents began to show up, and we'll have our hands busy admitting everyone. I'm no criminal mastermind. Clearing the phone list prevented most of the science staff from showing up, but 3 still made it in. Clint and Collins are both my age and live in the Fins. They had time to get into the general population. Burrow is just an overachiever and came in the morning just to see if there'd be a drill today. Figures. They reported this to the research area. The vault protocols engaged automatically sealed them in. Already busy with the work, especially since there's only 3 of them. Burroughs and Flint are getting restless in there. Collins and that robot, he's calling her Curie now, are keeping the mood relatively steady, but I think they already suspect that I have no intention of allowing them to implement a stage 3 trial. Not sure what to do. They got access to the delivery now, so if they choose to, they'll be able to publish with whatever they want. They keep them calm. I made a grim choice to sabotage the delivery nozzles in all resident quarters as soon as I was able, and I didn't expect Burrow to notice so soon. Hell, I didn't expect Collins to get so close to phase 3 trial so quickly. Didn't expect half of what's happened in the past few months. Cutting off communications, cowardly thing to do, but what options do I have? They'll have food and water there as long as they need. I just can't let them go through and keep the trials for God knows what the Vault-Tec plans to do with their research. I only hope that somehow they can forgive me and live out their years of peace over there. Testing 1, 2, 3. Dr. Olivia, do you copy? I do, Kenneth. Everything good over there? Just another drill today, right? Overseer? It is, and thank God for that. Where's everyone? Overseer, there's just 3 of us over here. What's going on? Olivia, are you eating this? Sorry, Kevin. It's been a madhouse on this side. Only 3. Myself, Jennifer, and that kid. Where's everyone else? Not over here. Residents are being admitted. They started showing up in droves once the news started broadcasting. The same way I heard. The Vault-Tec would have enough warning to call at least a beta drill for staff this morning. Something must have gone wrong. There's one trial. We've been pretty limited down here, but we focused on antibiotics and have our first Petri trials on the way. So I met her last night, and it's promising, but do you think it's ready? The trials just started, and the virus we're going after has a few days of inoculation, but I'm optimistic that later this week we'll see positive results. Okay, keep them posted, and no beginning phase 2 trials until our opportunity to go to the new date. Of course, have a good afternoon. Food extender. Extruder. What issue? Obviously, do you have a minute? The system isn't instantaneous, Barry. I've been waiting for a reply out. Sorry, obviously I want to notify you about an issue with that feed extruder. Okay, I see it now. Looks like a clogged a protein tank. You weren't able to address it on your end? No, obviously. Hollow failures on the residential side must adjust over there. Can't get to the tanks and nozzles to repair them. Okay, bro, I'll have maintenance down there immediately. Go stand by and have Collins contact with the still issue in 10 minutes, okay? Thank you, obviously. Now, phase 2 trial. Good news, Dr. Olivia. We've tweaked our formula based on phase 1 trial results. I think we're ready to go with phase 2. How's the mole rat population doing? Very well. The specimen Vault-Tec got remarkably hardy. Flint has been doing some radiation testing on them. Then the protocols, not technically, but we noticed some weird stuff with the kibble provided them. Burrow got pretty sick for a day or two, don't ask. Flint's been looking into it. These seconds are big to begin with, and we're thinking it's genetic. Something like that. I think Vault-Tec must have been running some experiments with them. They're all unusually large. A few demonstrate bioluminescence. At least one appears more intelligent than normal. Do you think they're still useful for control? We divided the colony, separate the most useful specimen for the patrol colony, and moved out to take it from our own food supplies. Not ideal, but I think we're okay. Very well, give me an evening to go with the dad again, but I think you're good to forgive phase 2 unless I find anything identical back. Delivery mechanical failure. Overseer, yes, bro, what is it? I've noticed an issue with our delivery mechanism. Do you know if anybody's tempered with the nozzles in the residential quarters on your side? I don't know. What are you doing with the delivery system anyway? The phase 2 trials just began. I know, see, I just thought it would be a good idea to run tests on the delivery system before we reach phase 3. If we reach phase 3, human trials are not to be undertaken lightly. What kind of tests do you hope to run anyway? This is a placebo paper to make sure the nozzle are dispensing this properly. Residents won't even know we've done anything. I guess that's the idea, though. I'll look into the nozzle issue in my end, Burrow. In the meantime, please do not use the delivery system without direct approval. Please get in touch. I know what you've done. Honestly, I don't blame you. Performing phase 3 trials on non-considering humans breach of ethics, at least according to the world we used to live in. I can keep Burrow together for a while, but Flint's already suspicious. What are we supposed to do over here? I can only lie to him for so long without some actual response from you. Damn it, Olivia. Can't be such a hypocrite that you could convince to die in his name of your personal sense of morality. I know your policies, but I never thought you'd actually leave me for dead. Please reconsider this. Yep, she asked for personal forgiveness. Alright, let's go. Secret Vault 81! I'm gonna save because I'm gonna try to avoid getting the virus. If I do, it's not a big deal. It doesn't really hinder you that much. I mean, a little bit.
There's no end to this place.
Approach and identify yourself. Law abiding.
I could use turret.
Got
to
it.
set this up.
Will not be harmed. Continuing search for position.
First crack at the gear.
For the save. We're 2mm on this gun. I'm gonna check that terminal. Let's go back before I forget about it. Breeding program update. Mole rat breeders. Finally got the breeding program stabilized, as earlier reports indicated the mole rats show unusual degrees of aggression and captivity. It may be due to the growth hormones. Recent generations seem more docile, although some of the keepers are complaining that the lab animals are watching them, which is preposterous. We created 197 distinct serums that treat 30% of known viruses. This is a modest improvement from last year's 3% treatment rate. However, 11 of the serums account for 61% of the treatment results, which is encouraging. At this time, only 9% of the serums have the potential to be mass-produced. We have tasked our latest robot lab assistant to find out ways to synthesize more of them effective. It's over, but the nobody's strong. They had a whole. Nobody told you to sit down in a chair. Get up. Hurry up.
That's it.
Could you please move out of my way? Under caution. Okay, oh, it's just a turret. Where is it?
Whoa. You hear that? Shite! I was just getting warmed up.
Even get to the disease rat part yet. They have a nice extra vault out here. Guess they plan on having a lot of scientists and not just 3. So we will turn on this guy. Life. Life. That's high. Let's see. These the even. Oh, maybe it's, no, it's not the item. Let me reset these. Thank you. This we go.
There we go.
Let's go along this way.
What
Powering
you doing
up.
there is gonna happen.
Protectron on duty.
Yeah, you check out down there.
protect, and serve.
I mean, he's in like keep your butts on, okay? Alright, kind of fun. That's disgusting.
Nothing's more satisfying than a smoking gun and a pocket full of cash.
Away.
Someone or something behind both of us. If I find you, there's a... Well, that was easy.
You get the disease? No!
I'm sure this whole thing is overblown, and Austin will be running around tomorrow.
Overblown or not, we have to do what we can for Austin. I just don't know what I can
Tech.
do.
Making the perverts look like
Why
saints.
him? He's just a boy.
He's going to be just fine. You'll see.
No rooms here.
Well, this is gonna be a joy for you. You get to nag me and I can't go anywhere.
Oh, real nice, Holt. Make this about you. Don't you think about anyone other than yourself? Your daughter who gets sick like Austin, and you're whining about spending time with your family?
I have things to do. We don't have to hide away in here.
You're so busy, Holt. You have so much to do. Please, explain to Erin why your needs are more important than her safety.
Just never mind.
Idiot.
Drama.
Something's good. Could have sworn we were being ghosted.
You and your staff are to make sure every resident remains under stringent medical observation.
Understood. But Overseer.
No but. It's for the good of the vault. We can't risk this pathogen spreading, Dr. Forsyth.
Yes, Overseer.
How is Austin doing?
Not good. The infection has progressed quite rapidly.
We need a way to stop it from spreading.
Then let's hope that outsider pulls through and gets us secure.
I'm just skipping all these terminals. They're like observation terminals. Although the chief scientist argued against an observation point in New York City's office, it's turned out to be a boon. It observed the political shifts in governance since the vault door was locked. When we introduced viruses, the population will be able to monitor the leadership's reaction and course of action.
Don't leave anything behind that might be useful. This is the part of the job I love. You know how to show a girl a good time.
My dog.
The hell is that awful stench?
You see that.
Hold up. You hear that?
Intruder, identify yourself.
We're being followed.
Search.
They're coming through the ceiling. Like the burrows.
Sweet.
Target.
Well, that
That was a whole lot of nothing.
10 matters to millionaires.
Wiping the floor with... Whoa, whoa. You hear that?
Could you move out of the way, Kate? I'm begging you.
Oh, no, you don't. Okay, that was some bullshit.
I agree. It's glitching out of the Matrix.
Got it.
So where we're going, so let's kill the rest of the all rats. This mole rat's not really here. So a serious glitch in the Matrix.
You're gonna pay! Did you see that? Good. Thought it was me.
Yeah, it's freaking me out.
Whoa! What the hell?
Yeah,
Never
freaking
seen
me
him
out
so
too.
eager to die.
Got a password.
We've gotta do this more often.
Hit everybody? Hey, move out of my way. See me walking. The glitch one gone or what? Let's check this terminal and then head upstairs. Did I get the disease? I did not. This terminal is equipped with Vault-Tec proprietary technology allowing communication between interlinked terminals. Refer to user manual for use. Before use. Testing 1, 2, 3. Where's everyone? Phase 1 trial. Please answer. Not the same as up there, just from this side. Alright, let's go. Let's head upstairs to the security office. Meet Madam Curie. These are the doctors. Graves. Scientist. Hello.
Oh, another stranger.
Another?
Are you Voltec security? I've waited so very
Yeah,
patiently
totally.
for you to arrive.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Superb! I placed an emergency call so long ago. I was beginning to think something dreadful must have happened. I am pleased to report I completed my primary duties 83 years ago. Thousands of pathogens were grown in the mole rat hosts. Then a single broad-spectrum cure was developed to treat them all. Very satisfying work for many decades. Now, please tell me you are authorized to release me from the lab.
I am so authorized. You are released.
Superb. I had almost given up all hope of living here. I'll open the door for you.
Thank you.
Since you are a Voltec...
Nice.
Medicine Bubblehead. The smart man knows a bandage only hides his wounds. Stimpaks permanently heal 2% of damage.
representative, I entrust you with the broad-spectrum cure I developed. If you have an equivalent to my digital Hippocratic oath, please use it quickly to prevent any undue suffering. However, be advised, there is only one dose left, and I can no longer make any more. If that is all, I am most eager to leave.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna look around for a minute. What are you doing? And he's always talking about me being on terminals.
Thanks for the cure.
It is my hope that this cure finds its way to someone who needs it. Hopefully now I can properly further my scientific research. Since my job here is done, I think I will follow you out.
Do you, boo? No. Curie has her own terminal. This terminal is now the exclusive use of Curie, for both research and personal purposes. Please please respect her privacy and use other terminals for your own work. Make it out of research. Memory failure. This terminal is not recommended for research purposes. Please use hard copies. Personal. Entries are the personal work and property of Curie. Do not read. Yes, it means you, Dr. Powers. Which as a previous laboratory. I've been ordered by Dr. Collins to add an entry to this terminal. Dr. Collins was most insistent that this is my terminal. I explained several times that robots cannot own property as per local policy, but his orders most clear and insistent. I have complied with Dr. Collins' wishes and will take a look in order to. Colleagues, I've completed my analysis and integration of data to make a capable research assistant. I have been commanded to provide an assessment of my colleagues. That the Flint is objectively brilliant, although Dr. Collins repeatedly calls him Bruce. But I find Dr. Flint's commands and speech patterns easier to pass. His observations are always very astute, and I am learning much about working in cell culture from him. Monsieur Burrow is perfectly acceptable to work with. He performs menial tasks which my program is perfectly suited for, such as carrying out heavy load equipment. This is strange because my capabilities for such a task are beyond those of human male. I am told by Dr. Collins as a sign of respect that Monsieur Burrow is working on this. He will not compute. Okay, distress. Usually agitated state would not leave his quarters after the morning meal. Dr. Collins assured me the state is temporary and that Monsieur Burrow is lady of one with the area of cash. Dr. Barris is deceased. Postmortem indicates he expired from severe cardiac arrest, both by advanced age. He died at 5:01 a.m. shortly after waking. Most of the doctor's pre-existing orders, the body was cremated and placed in a specific urn answered Dr. Collins and Flint. Dr. Barris was a great assistant to continue the work left to us by the others. My last order was to continue working on the projects alone, so that death will not be in vain. My processors are fully committed to furthering the study of pathogens and viruses for the betterment of mankind and one of the social messages. Boot up. We're hamstrung going through research and decided to make a few modifications to this Mr. Henry robot. Should be really useful for speeding up some of our lab work. I've been pretty anxious since amidst this day as the world animals are not very concerned about Oliviet's motives, dusting off some of my old robotic structures and just a distraction I needed. I decided to write a suit of common personality settings for the robot. She's a little bit Eliza. I really hope she got into her vault down in DC and a little bit my grad to fleeing from Versailles back in 46. Oh well. I'm loading her database with every great body of work I have access to here. Kant, Einstein, Bohr, Darwin, Curie, Faraday, Turing, Born, which will have so much to learn. Right in it feels somewhat like a pin loud as opposed to an appliance. Calling up Kiri, I know. I was never a very subtle man. I repeated, Kiri's been doing great. Vince finally stopped treating me like a page person, insisting me dressed as human. I swear Barry is deferential to her in a way that reminds me of seeing on back and back during the drills. It's actually endearing to see. Most importantly, and perhaps most valuable, is bringing a sense of normalcy to the lab, keeping us all a bit more grounded. Anything to keep our minds off the situation we're all in is too welcome. I've tuned her personality metric up, but it's beginning to feel wrong to manipulate her. I'm going to leave her programming alone for now and just see how she evolves as she keeps learning more. I haven't touched this terminal in years, not since I gave it to Kiri as her own. Single reactions, having something of her own was transformational. It just seemed wrong to violate that. It's truly been for her as only ever since. This final she was an exception. I suppose it's been written out of habit as a man used to a lifetime recording experiment. She lost Flint today, and Burrow is spending more time helping me and now the nationally perform research today. So finally, she'll put my fans curious with a remarkable success. She's translated my expectation of robotic programming. Personality feels as genuine as my own. Her interest in scientific research is insatiable, and seeing her struggle concepts like morality has been completely moving. Truly, she's my greatest work. I hope that one day she can see more of the world. When I could be there to witness her reaction to blue skies and butterflies she's only heard me sing about. What's sad. Alright, let's go, Kiri.
Feeling nostalgic or something?
There's
Could
good
always get some cat
stuff
for
in
that, I
there.
suppose.
Are you coming in or what? See, the dog knows to come in, but you people don't. Where's
Yes?
Oh, so where is this kid? La 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 dee dum dee 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 dee.
I'm here if you want help, Jimmy and Madam.
Okay, thanks. I'm just gonna use the terminal. Hello. Shh.
You should stop by and see Horatio while you're here.
Just saying about my hair. Houston. Kiri,
It's
legit
good
following
not
me.
to be stuck in the quarantine.
Yeah, I agree. It's good not to be stuck on card. Stop smiling at me like that, Kate. Is it that live in the sun or? Oh, you're not it.
You need a doctor. Forsyth and Rachel are down at the medical center. They can patch you up.
Or is this real? Remember, no funny business.
The cure. You found it.
Here. Take the cure and use it on the boy.
Only one dose? I hope this works. If it doesn't, there won't be anything to analyze to try again. Let's hope this...
Gosh, Kate is a kid. And I didn't get the disease. There's an elite.
Works.
I heard you had returned.
I'm just gonna shoot him up with something we don't know anything about.
It shouldn't be long.
How do you know? You don't know anything about it.
What? Where am I?
You're
Thank
in
God.
the clinic. You were really sick, Austin. Our visitor from the Commonwealth saved your life.
Really? Gee, thanks, ma'am.
I was worried to death about you, Austin. What got into your fool head? Going into a place like that.
Nothing exciting ever happens here. I just wanted to see what was in there.
Well, if it hadn't been for our friend here, you might have died. Thank you. I know you made sacrifices to help him. I know Dr. Pinsky will be grateful. For my part, I'd like to give you this syringe. I had it for years and never really had a use for it.
You're not
She's
gonna
not
give me
the
that
only
Christmas
one.
garden?
The whole vault is thankful. I'd like to give you a room here in the vault. A place you can call your own. It's in the main hall. On the left as you get off the elevator. Once again, thank you.
Can I go see Gran? How about something to eat? I'm starving.
After this, you'd think Bobby DeLuca would have reached
A
out
moment,
for help.
please. I have been trapped so many years. I believe it's customary to thank you for your role in saving me. My
Yeah, but
entire
look.
life has been in this vault. I have analyzed and learned everything there is to know here. So now I must see the rest of the Commonwealth, consult with scientists, unearth more data to challenge my hypothesis.
It sounds like the Vault could really use you.
Of this, there is no doubt. But I seek to elevate my capabilities, and down here I will stagnate. I can see you already have company. I do not wish to intrude, but I must ask. Please, madame, can you take me with you?
Maybe later?
Well, perhaps for now I will help out here. But if you change your mind, please, you must find me.
I will. We gotta finish Kate. Maybe after Kate.
Aaron told me how you saved Austin's life. I guess you're not bad for an outsider.
I'm exhausted. I hope I can get some rest tonight.
Oh, you're that new traveler. You must have had so many adventures out in the Commonwealth.
Here's
Seeds. I need more seeds.
thank me or what?
Just the person I wanted to see.
Excuse me, Dr. Pensky.
Just the person I wanted to see. I wanted to thank you for what you did for Austin.
It was the right thing to do.
You'll hear no arguments from me. It was a selfless act, something we don't see much of from the Commonwealth. You're a rare breed, the kind we could use more of both inside and out of Vault 81. Anyway, I'm sure you have plenty of things to get back to. I just had to say thank you for saving Austin. I may have my life's work, but that boy is what really keeps me going.
You're welcome.
You're a brave woman. I wish we could say we handled it ourselves, but no doubt we'd have gotten eaten alive down there.
No doubt. Can I have all this stuff now? I can.
Why bother? That's just garbage. I toss it.
Okay, this is my in here. So we're gonna sleep till the morning. 11 hours. I need to buy this gun. Since they're not giving it to me, I thought they'd give it to me.
Back again?
I can't believe Austin
We'll be
almost
watching.
died. Hard to tell by looking at him.
Austin sure recovered fast, thanks to you.
Yeah.
Whitaker thinks the work will start easing up now that he knows about those mole rats.
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center. They can patch you up.
Still can't believe they found an entire new section of the vault.
Alright, let's sleep a couple more hours.
Damn it. He's just holding that wrench.
Need to check
Hey
the
there.
water pumps again.
Anything I can get you today?
Yeah, I need the overseers.
Let's see what you've got.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
You have do you have Don't need a syringe. That's all she wrote. I mean, it's creepy. This chick looking at people from the... Sorry, you guys, too slow. But hey, we got the gun and we did the quest, so... Now we're part of the vault. I'm gonna upgrade my Overseer's Guardian. And I might get... What should I get? Should I start playing this, or should we move on to solar power? Get strength and endurance. Okay, I want to do more ghoulish. I could do bloody mess, and I could do rifleman. Because I have a rifle now that does double hits. Bloody mess is 5% damage. This is 20% damage. Yeah, let's do rifleman since we have the rifle now.
Can't believe we had mole rats in the walls.
If you want a good meal, see Maria at the cafeteria.
Hey, Carrie. We'll be back for you.
If you're looking to do some trading, look for the...
Excuse me.
Alexis
I heard about what you did for Austin, and yeah, thanks. It's good to see that kid back on his feet.
Calvin told me I want out so I can slack off. Maybe he's right. This work is just killing me.
Calvin who? Alright, let's see, guys. Thanks for the room at the vault. Why do you have another room? My next question. So I'm gonna go to Rocket, upgrade my gun, and switch it out for the other one, and then we'll be moving on. Rocket. Did you move? Yeah, move. So what we'll do, we will disengage everything up here. Oh, we got a specialty one. This is a new must break. This is 39. This is already 55. That's standard. I'm going to go to powerful. 48. It's all same size.
Glad that's over.
Alright. Put up this spore right here. We just need a specialty plasma. Get those caked. Okay. bottle and another magazine.
Hey. Need something?
Now we get some more stuff. Now we should these more rats. Eat some. That, my friends, is a save. I'm going to end the episode there. Thanks so much for hanging out and joining me. Until next time, you know what I'm going to say. Peace.